Double-sided LP show. 2 new albums, 2 old. Add that shit up, it equals 4. Let us out, my people cold. You got a mouse out, eat a cold. Why aren't we allowed to even go? I'm gonna pay the fee of toll. Whatever it takes to see us all.
It's our first week back after
Yeah, I'm gonna have
one
to take
missing a week.
some paid time off
2.
here soon.
Again? I
Again,
just gave you paid time off.
I
Or
was.
was that a vacation? Or those vacations?
You know what happened is I showed up to the office and the door was locked, so I fucking went home. That's what happened last week.
No, what happened last week, Dylan, is we introduced not only the double-sided LP show mega playlist, but also the first episode of the double-sided LP side show. That's what I called it. I don't know if you saw. I called it the side show,
Like the
since
freak
it's not
show.
like a numbered episode. A little bit. It's and it's one of it's become one of our most viewed episodes ever, and I think it's mostly due to okay, well, not to
Topical.
blow my own horn, but it's surrounded by 2 tapes, music tapes that are doing fine. So maybe it's like getting recommended due to that, or it could be the title, which is the most important 9/11 event ever. So that could be it. It could be.
I mean,
people like that.
You know, yeah. What else has happened on 9/11 that's even remotely
I don't know. That I was trying to
as
think before
important
I named it
as
that.
the double-sided LP shows playlist that you should stream on
Playlist
YouTube.com?
announcement. It will be updated after this episode. Isn't that cray? Wow. There's gonna be how many new songs?
If we reach
3 from
500
each?
likes, we'll make it available
God.
on streaming platforms.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about
We-
doing that after 500 likes, or about
500 likes. I guess it is a good bit. What do we get usually? Like 3? 4?
yeah,
I guess that would be a big
yeah,
jump.
give or take.
Yeah, all right. I 500 likes. I would put in the effort, I suppose. Just sounds like a headache, though.
There are no
What about
websites for that,
songs?
famously.
Are there websites for that?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, don't tell them that. Now it's not going to look as impressive. I feel like I had a good bit, like, opening for banter today, but I honestly forgot it already. I was thinking about it earlier today. I had heat.
Seen the news?
As of late?
Dude,
No,
as
it's
long
off
as
and
like
off.
as long as horrible shit keeps happening, that bit just gets better and better.
It does. It will probably just snowball until we're dead. So, you know.
I like to see
I did
news
say, I don't know if
page.
you saw it. Did you see the Nazi I sent you?
What? Oh yeah, the Red Cross.
And
the
maybe you can
Iron
see it in the
Cross.
picture. There was the Iron Cross and the SS. Because when it was the Iron
I didn't
Cross,
see
I was
the
like,
SS.
man, I was like, man, maybe he's a fan of, was it Iron Maiden? Didn't Iron Maiden use that as well?
A lot of
like, all
people
right.
do.
And then if you look in the top left of the backpack on his back, there's an SS. Which, to be fair, I think is also a symbol of Iron Maiden. Is Iron Maiden just Nazis?
Dude, they might just be Nazis if they got both of those, man.
I think they got both. I may be misrepresenting Iron Maiden, but I swear that they have a lot of imagery similar to that. Strange. I just feel like I had something else. Oh, well, you know, Dylan. Actually, I guess there's this.
What you got
This
for
is
me?
this is the last episode before 2 things. 1, before I film a music video, and 2, before I start my job.
What are you doing?
I'll be a 911 operator.
That sounds horrible. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I kind of like high stress situations. That's mostly.
That's not
and,
like-
and also, I wanted to feel like I wanted to do something helping people. I
Stressful,
didn't
though.
like sales or nothing. You don't think it's stressful to receive a phone call and the dude's
No,
like,
no,
hey,
let me finish.
my brain's
It's
falling
not
out.
stressful. That's just like you're just gonna listen to people dying.
No, I know.
It's like the
Well, I'm
turnover
familiar.
rate there is like 3 months.
Yeah, that makes sense. But you know what, man? For the time being, I got 3 months in me still.
Is it pay
I
all
don't know.
right?
See what happens. That's all right. Yeah, I don't mind it. It's better than what being an assistant manager was.
You're technically
that
a cop.
I am under the police force, bro. Am I gonna have to stop talking about rap albums?
There was an IT job that a hiring manager actually reached out to me for, because like I
Yeah.
had my I'm passively looking for work, And
like on your LinkedIn, it says
yeah,
like open
yeah,
or whatever. Yeah.
and it's like, oh yeah, it's like 80 grand, you know, all these benefits and whatnot. And I was like, oh, I'll look at it. And it was like, you'll be a cop IT guy. And like IT, you know, dealing with old people comes with the territory,
Yeah.
but dealing with old people that also beat the shit out of their wives, I don't know.
Not for you. Not for you.
No, I don't like. I my patience runs thin on like, what's it called? Like my patience runs thin on, you know, normal people, humans. There we go.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So I think I would just
listen, man.
lose it.
You know what, dude? Think about it like this.
You get
This
a badge.
is just my. This is my. I don't think so. I think I'll just.
You should ask for a
basically sitting in
gun.
an office.
Like, can I have a
don't think they'll
gun?
give me that either. Why do you need it? Why do you need a gun? You're sitting behind a desk all day.
Well, I wish you the best in this position. I give you shit for it, but it's a thankless job for sure.
Yeah, no. Listen, I thought long and hard about it because like I could have gotten something else, obviously. No, I did want to do something where I felt like I was at least
Making a difference.
doing something, yeah. And the dudes, every single person, like it's a because technically it is like for the city or whatever, right?
Well,
So
yeah.
it was a long process, a bunch of different.
Oh yeah, government
things I had
jobs.
to do.
I've worked government before. And
And it took forever, but
how was your drug
basically,
test?
it was fine. I mean, I pissed in a cup. It
Do anything for you?
What?
What?
Did peeing in a cup do anything for me?
Yeah,
You mean,
like
arousal?
yeah.
No, I will say
did
this.
they give you your own bathroom or did they watch?
I got my own bathroom, but he did maybe like,
you
know,
lucky. Lucky son
check
of a
out my
bitch.
pockets or whatever.
Yeah, I got my
it was-
own restroom, but they did pat me down.
Yeah, they didn't pat me down, but he made me, turn in my pockets and lift up my pants and stuff. And I almost wanted to ask, like, if anyone's ever tried, but I didn't want to come off as suspicious.
It's small talk, you know.
Yeah.
You should do that on the job,
it's
just small
speed
talk.
joke.
Someone calls in, it's like help. It's
Dude.
like, how are you?
Not to. I was gonna tell my pee story, but before that, there was the guy who's like gonna be my boss or whatever. He's telling me, he's like, dude, there's one guy we got who like he's on hot water, but he is like needing some changing to be made because like he worked sales before this, and like he keeps using like his sales persona on 911 calls.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So like they'll be like, oh, I've been shot. Oh, and he's like, oh, thank you for telling me that. Yes, thank you. And it's like, this is not the time. This is not the time for like extra talking, you know? This is more so a situation like, hey, where have you been shot? What's around you? Not so much the persona you put on
Right.
in sales. And that made me laugh. Okay, yeah. In my P test, I was very proud because the dude handed me the cup, and I will say this: I had to pee for a long time before that because I had a bunch of stuff I was doing right before it, and I was just the whole time I was like, I need to pee, but I'm like, man, I'm about to go do this drug test. I might as well hold it in the bank. And then I get to the test place, and I finally get to pee, and he hands me this cup, and it's a bigger cup than I expected, and he's like, hey. Filled anywhere between this line and this line, minimum and maximum. I filled it perfectly to the center and let the rest go in the toilet. But dude, I was like, hell yeah, I eyeballed it and I got it perfect. I just, I know what I'm working with, if you feel me. Man. Anyway, I think that's all the small talk I had. I feel like I had something else. Well, I don't know. I guess I could talk a little bit about how I'm doing the music video. I'm going to see Isaiah in Waco over the weekend, and we're gonna film some stuff for the album, which is exciting. This is because I don't know if I've ever I don't think I've ever mentioned it on the show or nothing, but like, while I do very much I enjoy all the types of art. You know, I guess I'm at this point mostly known for music or whatever, but like I've done acting, I've done writing, I've done directing. But like if I were able to choose to do anything in the world, I
Say
would
the
love
line.
to. I love the world?
Yeah.
I don't think it fits there.
Well, you love the world.
Because I'm just referring mostly to the arts right now. The rest of it can go you know go off and die or whatever. But the arts I'm really big on. But the thing I like that interests me more than anything is to like direct. I like that. That is like the dream. Not to say that the music is like necessarily secondary or nothing, but admittedly it's a lot more accessible to make music than to, I don't know, ask Hollywood for $20 million. But anyway, no, it's exciting, a little nerve wracking to actually like know I'm directing something this weekend. Even though it's just, it's just a music video, and I already have it all planned out and everything. But oh, there's still a level of nerves to it. Am I gonna beat Lyrical Lemonade? Am I the next Lyrical Lemonade? I don't really want to be the next Lyrical
Low
Lemonade.
bar, yeah.
No,
I
listen, he
liked
makes good
his
music
stuff,
videos.
to be honest.
He makes fine music videos.
Yeah, it's
I
just
wouldn't
like-
say they're artistically fulfilling to me.
No. I
They're
guess
usually,
he's a product
little
of his
hype or
time.
whatever.
He just never really got
Yeah.
out of it, is the problem.
And
Like,
I
he was a
respect what he
product
does
of the
with
time for the
the-
time. He just never.
Yeah, well, no, I kind of
Developed.
respect what he's done since. Not the music videos or whatever. Like I respect him doing this whole like freestyle thing where like he gets all these people to be able to do freestyles. I Show Speed just did one.
I didn't know that.
I respect that he does like a festival now, I think. I respect that he's, produced that album that came out last year, despite, my issues with it. I have a lot of respect for that. I think that's very cool. I'd love to be able to do something like that. I got respect for his clothing brand that's a little weird. He has like a clothing brand, but he makes like 8 pairs of the shirts and he's like, "All right, this is it. Go buy it." I don't know. It's weird to me. He doesn't make very much of it. Yeah, I don't know, unless you have anything else to say, Dylan, I think we could get into it.
Nah.
We talk about David.
David?
You remember David?
My name is David.
No, not that one.
Oh.
The older one. He's like a rapper.
The body in his Tesla.
Yeah, and how he is definitely the
Identified
the perpetrator.
as a 15-year-old. They have matching tattoos. Yeah,
the matching tattoos. He released a song every year on her birthday. He hired a body double of her for a music video. I think there's like leaked DMs and everything. Even
crazy shit, man.
he canceled his show today. I think it was in
What?
Seattle.
Why did he cancel his
Yeah.
show?
Oh, that's
Dude, what happened?
Dude, listen. If I'm in that situation, you will not catch me canceling anything.
Nope. I'm writing it out till the very
Yep.
last
Yep.
second. Till the bitter end.
I will be at my court date plan.
Dude, yeah. You sell the seats.
Yeah, dude, that kind of bangs. When
Hasn't
get
anyone
canceled,
done
do
that?
Yeah, when you get in a lot of trouble for all the stuff you've done.
All the I'm an evil man. I've heard.
Yeah, we know.
I-
We know.
I've killed. I haven't
We
heard.
know.
I've killed.
Did you set up David, bro?
What?
You set up David.
I tattooed him. I made him do all those things.
Dude, I'm sorry. The reason I thought of it was because like the last post I looked at had something to do with it. And I looked at the comment. There's a comment that says, "This really show how one controversy makes everyone switch up." He dated a minor and killed her.
He might be guilty.
Yeah. No, listen.
Hey man, nobody's perfect. You ever consider that?
Listen. Yeah. Listen. This one I may have to be like, we have to kill you, David. You know that Steven Universe meme where they got to kill Hitler.
What?
I think we have to
Oh.
kill this guy, Steven. And he's like, damn. It's like that with David. I think we got to kill David, maybe. Yeah.
Innocent until proven guilty and whatnot, bro.
Hey, it's true.
All that to say,
But
that motherfucker did it.
You have it in
He did it, bro.
Is pointing towards guilty.
Dude, what if he
Hey,
just
listen, we're-
loved her so much and someone killed her and framed him? And he's just a
No, that seems so
pedophile. He
sad.
didn't do any of the other stuff.
Oh yeah, I guess that still wouldn't be great overall. It'd still kind of look bad. What was I gonna say? We could if we did like, because I was still trying to figure out what I'd want to do if we ever did any shorts content. If we did any news, we could have done that. We could have talked about David.
Should have banged.
It would have been. It's a bit of a hot topic right now. It's a bit of a hot button issue. Yeah, I mean that's about the only thing that's happened in the past couple months, right?
Just about
as,
the only thing.
As far as
I haven't seen anything
news,
else in the news.
As far as the news cycle, it's crazy. I would check Apple News every day.
Yeah,
And you know what it'd
September,
say?
dude.
Nothing.
Nothing. Come back tomorrow.
Something might happen tomorrow.
We start a finance podcast. Dude, you see the federal chair did the 0.25 BPS rate cut today? Isn't that crazy?
No, I didn't see that or understand that.
It's he bent the knee. That's all I'll say, I guess. He bent the knee.
Okay. Is he gonna put you over it and spank you?
No, but we're gonna have our Venezuela moment soon, probably.
Are they the banana guys? We killed them for bananas, or is that
No, I was talking about inflation.
Oh, I know what you meant, but I'm just. Are those the banana guys?
What do you?
Who did we kill?
Balloons?
Like half
Tower
the country
defense?
for bananas.
Most of Central America is my.
No, specifically Dole, the company Dole.
Yeah, I know. They had paramilitaries and.
Yeah, but it was like a specific country, I recall.
I don't know then. Panama? I don't know.
You fail. Maybe it was Panama. You failed me at every corner, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
really
Dylan.
slow news week. Thank God we have our music, you know.
So true. Hey, dude, honest to God, it may have been the slowest week in music so far. I don't think anything last week came out. That,
There were a lot of announcements, but no.
Yeah. A lot. Thankfully, a couple announcements for next year, man. I mean, like the Gorillas. I don't know, probably other stuff.
The Alchemist or not Alchemist.
Mob Deep.
No. The Arm and Hammer.
Oh yeah,
That better. That shit gonna bang.
That comes out
It better.
October, right?
I think the first week that's 2 weeks from today is October 1st. So
could be one of those quick ends, you know. Will that be? Oh no, don't do that, because then our first repeat artist will be Alchemist. No,
I don't think it's Alchemist. I misspoke. I think it's just.
It is Alchemist.
Is it?
Alchemist producing for Arm & Hammer, yes.
Is it Haram too?
It's not called that, but people are referring to it as such.
I'm surprised Billy Woods is willing to collaborate with the Alchemist at this point. I'll be honest.
I was kind of surprised too, but I think people. He's one of those producers. He's not quite Kanye yet, but like Kanye, even when he was like in a little bit of trouble, people are still working with him, you know.
Yeah, it's like you put on Skinny Suge, and you're like, I forgive him. He's got a couple more in him, you know.
He's got a couple more. Let him run it a little longer. Yeah, it seems like there's a point people reach where they're like, all right, I can't like what was the point for Kanye? 'Cause people were still
Probably
working with him into
Hail
into
Hitler
what?
shit.
Really, you think that was the cutoff?
I mean, I drew the line at like making a couple shitty albums in a row, which was a lot.
That seems like that seems
longer
like harsh
ago.
to cancel the guy for that.
I didn't. I'm saying I just gave up on him.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, I always wonder what the cutoff is.
What's your hard line? I guess it's different for everyone, but
It is. I guess it's not quite there for.
There does
Billy Woods
eventually
or Elucid, yeah.
become a moral imperative that you
It's happening
divest
soon.
from. Yeah.
It's good that Alchemist is getting these last few albums out quick, because he ain't got long.
What's
He's a
the
ticking time
Alchemist's he made Graduation?
Honestly, I'm not familiar enough with his work to tell you that. I mean, I know people love his Freddie Gibbs work. I know people love his.
He made Alfredo.
Haram.
He made
Yeah.
he made Haram. He made
he
Voyeur
ever-
D-Ray.
Did he ever do? I didn't like that one that much. It was okay.
I love that one.
To be fair, I listened to it when it came out. Maybe I'd like it more now. But I've never been a big Earl Sweatshirt head, so maybe that's also a part of it. Has he ever done a thing where like he releases an album where like he produced it all, but like it's a The Alchemist album, you know?
I think so.
Does he do that?
I think he did that in 2023 because I recall. Yeah, I think 2023 he had something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't great because
like
he also
album.
raps on it, and he can't rap very good. In my opinion.
I did hear about that. I forgot because I forget sometimes I'll see like it's like he rapped on something. I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah.
You ain't LP, bro. Sit your white ass down.
LP famously not white.
What? LP is white.
Yeah, I don't. Fuck you.
What?
Alex.
What are you talking? What are you talking about? I was comparing him to LP as a white producer / rapper.
Well, you said sit your white ass down, and then
I said
rapper.
sit your white ass down. You're not LP. He's not LP. He can't do both.
Only.
I guess I was just using white as a generalization for him.
I see.
Sit your what was he, Zionist ass down.
Yeah, there you go. AI loving Zionist.
That's what I'll tell him. Sit your AI using ass down, Alchemist. Knock your block off.
Touch his willy.
I don't want to do that. He'd like that.
Harmfully.
Okay, I'll do that. All right, Dylan. Maybe we've got 20. We got 20 minutes of banter.
I guess.
I think that might be good.
Yeah.
You got to ask the question.
What have you been listening to, man?
Oh, Dylan, the past 2 weeks, I've been listening to 4 records. I've been listening to Kali Uchis's. Is that how you pronounce it?
Callie, I think it's Callie.
Kali Uchis? Kali Uchis's Sincerely, comma. I've been listening to...
Why is it?
Huh?
An accident?
I don't think it was an accident.
Or no, it's like Sincerely, comma, and then
Yeah.
Kali Uchi. Ah.
Yeah, I think that's the go. That's what she's doing. We got Mike. I kind of said it louder because it's in all caps, you know. Showbiz! Exclamation point.
You didn't say that one. Excited.
I said exclamation point. Showbiz! Exclamation point. We got Sin7ven, or how I assume it's supposed to be pronounced, Sin7. That's how I've heard it pronounced on the. Come on, don't do that.
You gotta get one.
Don't do that. Okay, that's your one. I love this guy too much for you to do that to him. We got Sin7ven's cool oil painting exhibit. And lastly, we have Black Midi's Hellfire. Have you heard any of those? Any of those 4 Johns?
Yeah, exactly those 4 I've been listening to, actually. Yeah.
No. Oh!
I guess it's been about 2 weeks since I listened to them, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm joking, folks. I'm joking, folks.
Hey, folks, I'm prepared. There have been times where I feel like I'm a little unprepared, but this time I feel
love
pretty
the music,
prepared.
folks.
I feel pretty prepared. You know, I canceled it last week because I was not prepared. I could have tried to
the truth comes
shimmy
out.
my way through it, but you know, I could have fibbed, but I didn't want to do that to the folks. I wanted to give my true, honest opinions. So I postponed us. Now we're here. I'm listened up. I've listened to these. I will probably be able to talk about them for an extended period of time, which is the point of the show. So, to get us started, we have Kylie. We have Mrs. Is she married? Is she married on Tolliver? So it's Mrs.
Are they
right?
in a relationship?
Yes, they have a kid together. It's crazy to me because, like, you have to imagine that she's singing all this to Don Tolliver, and Don Tolliver is one of the ugliest men in music.
Do you have to imagine that?
Okay, well, realistically, that's who she's singing it about, and he is. I'll say it again, one of the ugliest men in music. I love Don Tolliver music and all. He ugly. He gross looking. He grotesque. And Kali Uchis is a beautiful woman. But that's all besides the point, I suppose.
Regardless, this album came out.
Mrs. Uchis
It was okay.
Sincerely, comma. I'll say this. I haven't listened to like all of her albums or nothing, but I did listen to her previous release called oh man. I don't speak Spanish. Or K does. Or Quie Diaz.
Uh-huh.
I listened to that, and
Parte.
I even listened to the deluxe of Orchiadias Parte 2 Deluxe. I listened to that as well. And let me tell you something. Kind of mid. It honestly was like close to my biggest disappointments list last year. It wasn't there, because first of all, I didn't really know what I was getting into with her music, so not really much of a disappointment. But it's just mostly boring music. This excited me a lot. It is mature, it is sensual, it is romantic, it is dreamy. It sounds like was this on TikTok? Was this a TikTok album?
One of them's got a TikTok song.
One of them's a TikToks.
One of them's
if I had to guess, it's All I Can Say, because it has a lot more streams than any of the other songs.
Does TikTok have access to the Wi-Fi?
TikTok have access to the Wi-Fi? Does TikTok have access to the Sincerely by Kaylee Uchis?
Does TikTok listen to Uchis Sincerely?
Oh, geez, sorry. Anyway, I was admittedly highly disappointed for her last, and I was not excited for this. That's why, honestly, it took me so long to listen to it. It was released in May, I think.
Yeah.
And I didn't listen to it for months because I'd heard great things, but I was worried that like maybe this was just an artist not for me. You know, like people say all these nice things and it doesn't click for me because I didn't like her last work. But let me tell you something. I got this, dude. Every single instrument, vocal, everything has, I think, 4 reverb plugins on it.
She's just really far away.
Have you noticed that?
You know when you're on like the playground and they got like little like tunnel things you can speak into?
Yeah, it sounds like the entire album's going through that. And I'll tell you something, it works because of the vibe of this album. The cover kind of captures it very well. She's like in that all that silk or whatever. It's very, I don't know. This is like very. It's just beautiful. It's romantic. It's longing. I loved it.
It's a great album.
I was in love with this album. I was blown away by how much I liked it because it's just I didn't know she had game like that. I know people liked her, but my experience with her was lacking.
Mm-hmm.
And I was worried I was gonna be one of those guys that likes. Yeah, I like the Kaylee Uchis on the Tyler the Creator song. Because people like that. And I feel like it's demeaning to label someone by like one feature they did.
No.
I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna call from Fort Collins, Colorado. Is that you?
No.
I'm gonna ignore that, I guess. Shit. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta answer this actually. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
Wait, are we good?
What?
I said we good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. It wasn't anything important. It was just I was worried it was. No, we're good. Let's say Kaylee Uchis. Yeah, no, this was a beautiful. One thing I really liked about this album, every song flows so well into the next. Like it's a very much like an experience type of album,
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so it flows so well all the way to the end. I love it. I love that. I love that kind of stuff. I think it's hard to pull off because obviously, you make an album like this, or you make an album just in general, and people are gonna like pick it apart for playlists. So to be able to make each song individually great for that purpose, and for it to be such a cohesive journey, I suppose, I think it's kind of hard to capture. And I think this one does it phenomenally. I think every song is great. It balances that the scary beam of all sounding very together, but also not getting same soundy, because like they all flow in together, but it's not like they flow into each other as in like they all sound like one song.
Right.
I don't know. What do you think, buddy?
I think it's great. It's a beautiful album. I kind of agree with your statement about Kali Uchis and perceptions and whatnot. Personally, I still don't think she's like my kind of artist. I don't think I'd find myself just like putting this on like the car or something, but it is a beautiful
I think
piece of work.
I think I'm a bit more girly pop than you, though. Like as far as
Dude,
taste
I'm girly
goes.
pop.
You are.
Don't say that.
I'm girly pop, dog.
I'm girly pop.
Listen. I'm not hating on you. I'm not. I'm not hating.
I am
But
girly
I
pop.
am girly
bro.
pop, twin.
Whatever.
Because I will
Agree
put
to
this shit
disagree.
on the car. No, I love it, dude. I love feeling like a woman in love. You know. And dude, I don't know. One thing I do know about this, just from picking it up off the internet, is that this is her most mature album. Like most of her other albums, maybe that's why they didn't click as well for me. They're not as introspective or I guess I'll just use the same word, mature. And I think it's because she just had a kid. That sort of makes you look at things a little different, right?
Yeah.
You brought a life into this world. And I think you kind of lock in, and that's what she did. It's beautiful. It's personal. This album could have only been made by Kaylee Uchis. Her previous album that I'd heard really could have been made by any, Spanish-speaking pop artist. And I think that's why this clicked so much more for me. I like it whenever it's like, hey, this is insert artist's album, very specifically. And I think this fits that a lot. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful journey of an album. It's definitely her most well reviewed, I believe. It's all positive reviews across the board,
So I don't know. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Like,
yeah, it's
like
a beautiful,
I said,
romantic journey.
it's not a car bop, but it's a bop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely isn't like, it is. It's labeled here as like smooth soul, and I guess that's a good word or whatever. It's smooth, but also like here I see dream pop. Because maybe I don't know genres, dude. I don't here. Actually, let me put it like this: I don't know made up genres. Like dream pop sounds made up, but to me, that invokes the sort of etherealness to this album. It's not it's not aggressive. It's not bombastic. It's mellow. It's chill. It's dreamy. It's something you could fall asleep to. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous and sensual. But this is not like a banger, quote unquote, so to speak. It is a banger in the sense that it's great, but it's not a banger in the sense that it's, they ain't putting this shit on in the club, right?
Right.
This ain't going on the gym playlist, I suppose. Yeah. But it's sweet. It's so sweet. It's interesting how minimalist it is. I feel like it's very chill, yet it feels more complex. Like it doesn't feel like simple.
Yeah,
It's
emotions
simple,
are
but
there.
Yeah, I suppose that's all it comes down to. Oh my god, Dylan. There's 3 writers labeled or like listed for this album on albumoftheyear.com.
One of them.
Kaylee Uchis, John Crocker, who I don't know John Crocker, I don't know that guy, and then David.
No.
I'm not messing with you. David is listed right here as a writer on this. Guys, which songs did he write?
This motherfucker
we gotta
everywhere.
keep an eye out. We gotta keep an eye out for those songs because he may have written in something sick and twisted.
Dude, that's what Uchis meant when she said she had a 15-year-old body in the trunk of her Tesla. Dude,
Yeah, I thought that was weird. I was like, why would
metaphor.
she have that? Oh my god, that's messed up, man. Goodness
Crazy.
gracious. Someone get a hold of this man. Yeah, well, like it all comes back, right? Wow. Anyway, I don't know if I have anything more to say. I've gotten enough off my chest that it's beautiful. This album is beautiful to me. It's
Yeah.
like a
I think that's probably the best way to put it.
it's laying it's there's some albums that are like a one night stand, right? They're wild, they're frantic. This is a like 5 years into a loving relationship.
And you don't hate the bitch.
And you and y'all got no issues. In fact, you were just madly in love.
Better every day.
Mm-hmm. Now I just have to say this again. I can't imagine feeling that way towards Don Toliver.
You know,
he is so
different
so
strokes
vile.
for very, very, very different folks.
No, I'm sorry, I'm sorry,
Kaylee
Uchis. He better be an animal in the sheets.
He's probably just an awesome guy.
No, he does. He seems nice. I guess I've never heard a bad word about him. I like his music. But
he pulls up. I've heard.
He does. I've been to a show. I've been to a Don Toliver show. I was in the pit.
Yeah,
a man half my size threatened to beat the shit out of me. It was scary.
Rap concerts are horrible now.
It was actually very fun. It was he put on a great show, and he actually hey, let me tell you something. He performed.
He didn't do the rapper thing.
No, he didn't do the rapper thing.
Glorified Bluetooth speaker.
Technically, I don't think he's labeled as a rapper. If I'm wanting to get woke here,
what would you call Don Toliver?
Technically an R&B artist, I believe.
Really? I don't know.
He sings.
I mean, most rappers sing now.
Not in the same way though. He is straight up a
those walls
singer.
have been broken.
I know that. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, what you call Travis Scott a rapper, dude? He sings. I wouldn't say that. But I don't know if he's. I guess American singer and rapper. If we're wanting to go off his Wikipedia article. All right. I don't know. I just don't really put him as much like trap R&B is how I would describe him.
Okay.
But I don't know. That's how I would describe him. I think he's labeled as hip hop.
Regardless,
he doesn't rap. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he's been with Kaylee Uchis since 2020. They got a kid together. It's just crazy to me, dude. He's sorry, I just saw a picture of him. Oh my god, man. Oh. Anyway.
Now Google Kaylee Uchis.
I'm looking at her. She's gorgeous. I don't know what you want me to say. She's on the cover. She's beautiful. She's a looker. She's classically beautiful, and then she's next to this vile creature. I don't know what to say about it. But anyway, Dylan, do you have a favorite and least favorite on this job?
Yeah, probably.
All right, yeah, let's hear it, buddy.
I'm just thinking. I'm stalling for time.
Oh, all right, that's fine. I'm not mad at you. The viewers, maybe.
The people at home when we don't cut this out.
Well, yeah, because you're wasting their time.
Yeah, I think. I abstain.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No,
especially now that we got the playlist.
I'm just joking. I think my favorite's gonna be track 4. It is just us.
It's just us. Mm-hmm. Good. Hey.
I don't know, this if I don't know, we were joking about like genres, but I feel like dream pop is probably the easiest way to describe something like this, you know?
Yeah, listen, I get why there's more specific genres.
It's floaty.
Like pop or whatever,
it's floaty, it's pretty. I love the instrumentals on this. Kaylee Uchis obviously has such an incredible voice, and cannot say I was disappointed. Like whatsoever with this and this song in general. If I were to come back to it, you know, this might. I'll tell you what. This might even get a couple playlist editions, and this will definitely be one of them.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I listen. To be fair, I'm going to say that for most anything you could have picked here. I don't think there's really a bad song on here. I love this record. But you know, now we're there, dude. What's your least favorite? What are you putting down? When Kaylee Uchis hears this, she's gonna be pissed about it too.
I think maybe the last track here.
Wow, that's kind of crazy to me.
I love you so much.
Yeah. It hurts. It hurts.
It hurts.
If you'd listen, that's what she says.
Right.
But that's like one of the highest rated songs on there.
Really?
So you're going for like a.
I'm shocked. I don't know.
A contrarian take here.
I just I feel like this would be better fit as like a Tame Impala track. I don't know. Not for me, I guess. Is all I can say on this one.
Listen, that's fair and all. It's just I won't say I agree. It's not my favorite on there. I can't say I agree. If I were to pick a favorite, my favorite's easy. This is the one I've been coming back to pretty consistently. Is Silk Lingerie. And it's a bit of a strange pick because, I mean, I guess the whole album really flows together, but Silk Lingerie in particular really flows from the song before it, For You, and the song after it, Territorial. But I don't know. It's such a beautiful bridge between the two songs that I keep coming back to it specifically. It's I don't know if it's the most laid or stripped back track on the album, but it's got to be up there. It does not have a lot going on. And now that I'm looking, actually, I'm picking a controversial pick. This is the second lowest rated song. But I guess I'm just a knower. I'm a getter. I get it. I completely understood what was going on that track. It is, I don't know. The message in it as well. It's beautiful. The being so obsessively in love and putting this person on like a pedestal and not being able to understand how they could have possibly chosen you.
That person's Don Toliver.
You know what I mean? That is insane that it's Don Toliver. but
I get what you're saying.
But it is such a beautiful song and a great message. I love how it deals with both the romance, it deals with own self issues. You know, it encapsulates kind of every idea within the album in this one song. No, it fascinates me greatly. I think it's beautifully written. And if I were to pick a least favorite's tough because it's basically banger after banger to me. So I mean, I gotta go something, man. I think I'll go All I Can Say. It's the least, and I know she's not breaking new ground here. All right, like I'm not claiming that she's invented a genre here, but I feel like All I Can Say is almost a little doo-woppy, and it doesn't quite land for me. That'd be my take. And I'll say this: I still love this song. Great album. It's the issue with an album like this is there isn't one that like calls out to me just because it's all so consistent. You know, it's all so in the same sort of wavelength. But I don't know. I guess that one's a little doo-woppy, like I said, and it's the best I can give you. All right, get off my back. All right.
I'm not pressing.
All right. And with that, Dylan, we're on to our second album, which is one that you brought, Dylan. What is it? What is it?
Showbiz by Large Michael, you could say.
Oh, Killer Mike?
Yeah.
Okay,
a little bit of an anecdote here.
Yeah.
I was wearing some Mike tour merchandise, and I walked into a restaurant, and the person, the like greeter or whatever you want to call him, was like, "Yo, nice shirt. Is that Public Enemy?" And I was like, "No, it's Mike, the rapper Mike." And he said, "Killer Mike?" And I said, "No." He said, "Oh," and then he walked away. And then
but then he was like, "All right, this guy don't know nothing." He probably was like, "This guy don't know nothing.
You don't know ball."
Yeah, he on this new wave stuff. I don't really like it."
But yeah, this is not even Mike's most recent album. This motherfucker going
it's not
ham, and he been going crazy for
he's
5
been
years
putting stuff
now,
out for
man.
a while. Yeah,
he is one of my favorite doing it right now. I'm a big fan of the New York underground. He's definitely not underground anymore, but like, you know, that like New York lo-fi rap.
Yeah, this is your bag.
I'm
aware of it, but this is definitely your
poster
bag.
child. I've always been a huge fan of East Coast rap, and you know, discovering this motherfucker a couple of years ago was a treat. I'll tell you. I have not disliked an album he's put out since like 2020, and this is more of the same. I love this album.
Yeah, I've only heard his last 5 works, which I mean, It's funny
2 years.
because I was gonna say, yeah, that isn't. It's like, oh, it's 5 albums, but like that's not like that's a fairly recent time to get into it. I mean, the first thing I heard from was Faith Is a Rock, which I like. Alchemist, and the reason I listened to that was because Wiki was on it. As crazy as that sounds, I love Wiki. So I listened to that and I liked it. You told me to listen to Burning Desire. I liked that. And then was Pinball beginning of this year?
No, well, Pinball 2.
Was it end of last year?
Yeah,
I know Pinball 2 was this year, but was Pinball 1? Pinball 1 was 2024. Okay. So I heard Pinball last year. And then he released Showbiz early in the year. I won't say February. I could be wrong.
And then Pinball 2.
And then Pinball 2 came out.
Going crazy.
I will say, let me think. If I were to pick between Pinball 2 and Showbiz... okay, I'll say this. On first listens, I preferred Pinball 2. But I think with time, I've grown to appreciate Showbiz more.
It's heady. I don't know how to describe it other than that. But,
Yeah.
24 tracks.
Did he produce Showbiz or did someone else produce?
A lot of this is self-produced, is my understanding. He has
Tony Seltzer and such.
He has like another
alter ego
where he produces. He had an album out on that as well this year. DJ Black Power. I can't remember the name of the album, but
yeah, I didn't know if this was one of those self-produced ones because.
I liked it. I don't know.
A highlight of this album is, to me, the production. The production's great on this.
Oh, it's awesome. I love the lo-fi, sample heavy.
Yes,
that West Africa influence.
Yeah,
Killer.
I love the. How do I put this? I think Mike, to me, is at his best on a vocal sample. Something I noticed when I was listening to this.
Yeah.
Whenever the sample has a prominent vocal loop of some sort, or a vocal sample, he seems to always be elevated to a whole different level. Not to say that, the stuff that's produced without that is any lesser, necessarily.
I agree.
Here's something I noticed, because obviously, you like Mike more than I do. That's just a fact. I like him. I'm not as familiar with his game. I don't know his whole discography. Blah, 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 blah. But... listening to this a couple times in preparation for this episode, I really tried to embrace him and understand him and why people love him. And there's something about his rapping style.
He raps like he has a smile on his face. That's how I would describe it. He just sounds happy all the time. I think it's awesome. It's infectious.
Okay, I'm gonna get a little joke out of the way first before I say what I'm actually thinking. But it made me happy to realize I'm not like one of those losers who's like, I can't stand none of this mumble rap stuff. Because at times I've worried about that because people who would be quote unquote classified as that I will dislike, and I'm like, oh man, am I one of those guys? But if there's any dude who's like by definition a mumble rapper, it's this dude. He's barely opens his mouth. And I like him. So it's like it makes me happy that I'm not that's not my issue. I'm not like one of those guys, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them types who's like, I don't like none of them mumble rappers. So that made me happy. I'm not one of those guys. But what I really thought when I was listening was he feels so deliberate in his rapping. And I don't know if that's just me picking up on something that's not there. But I feel this is crazy. I need a Mike album produced by LP.
Nah.
And here's why. I know that it sounds like a crazy link up. But here's my explanation. LP is at his best when he's producing for someone with a deliberate style like this. Because what LP does a lot of the time is he makes a beat, right, for the rapper. They rap on it. He takes away the beat and builds a whole new beat around them. Mike's deliberate rapping style is like so well fit for a production style like that. So it doesn't necessarily have to be LP. That's just someone I know who does stuff like that, where he'll build up a beat around the rapper afterwards. Because I think that would fit Mike so well. Because obviously he sounds great on like these beats, these loops or whatever. But I just feel like he would have like an album of the year on his hands, I think, if he got a producer who could build it up under him, because he's such a front runner already. I think if you were really to build the stage around him rather than having a stage and he just steps on it, I think there's something beautiful there.
I think before I gotta get it off my chest before we move on past it, but the deliberacy, I don't know, whatever. You can tell he definitely had his hand in both rapping and producing. I think that's fun. Track 5, Man in the Mirror. Yeah, it's like the entire song. He has this like back and forth with the beat, and then he has like a bar. And then there's like the beat has like a buzzer. It's fun. He's like, oh,
yeah.
I don't know. There's definitely a deliberateness to it, and
yeah, he's very precise.
Yeah,
and it's interesting because you don't usually associate that with a rapper of this styling. I feel like whenever you talk about like Denzel Curry, it sounds like he's placing each syllable that he says exactly where you want, and it's much more noticeable when it's Denzel Curry, because he kind of says every word with like a point. There's a sharpness to all of his words. Mike is very laid back, so it's not as noticeable to me.
Yeah, Denzel Curry is
when I
definitely
really
like,
started listening,
syllables.
Yes,
Mike maybe not so much.
I know. Yeah. It there's just like Mike is kind of sneakily so precise. And I think that's one of the, that's what really clicked when I was listening to it this time, or these couple times.
Yeah,
is like he is
the vibe it is deliberate. I think that's a good way to put it. But I don't know.
But he's not necessarily showing it off. It's not one of those acts where it's like, hey, look how good at this I am.
Yeah. But
he is good at it. He's just not showing off. He's not showbizzing.
Yeah, no, it's like, you can tell this is just he would be an awesome dude to hang out with. I don't know. Very happy, very carefree.
Yeah, seems cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, seems like a cool dude. I've never heard a bad word about this guy.
What's on a great show too. Seen him live a couple of times now.
Yeah, you've mentioned that.
Fucking awesome.
That before, and that makes me happy. Whenever I hear a rapper puts on a good show, that makes me very happy. I love when I love when any act cares, but rap in particular, it seems like a lot of people aren't necessarily as big on the performance of it all. And that's very important to me. A solid performance, And to hear that this dude puts on a great show, that makes me very happy. I love that. I love that for him. I love that for you, Mike.
Love you, Mike.
What's crazy? You look at the some of the production. There's some of the credits, I guess, on this album. Some kind of crazy names on here, dude. Venna, that guy. He does like a couple songs where he has sax on it. It's Venna doing that stuff.
I mean, it's just New York, I feel like,
I suppose,
in terms of like regional acts, New York is very tight knit.
Yeah. Do you know Mark William Lewis?
No, I don't think so.
I know mostly just like seeing his name in a bunch of places, but he does guitar on one of the songs as well. And I don't know, it's just very cool to me though. They're just like, I don't know, these guys are just on there, like pretty cool credit list if you go like looking into it. Not a whole lot of people or nothing, but like some of the producers or extra little bits done by are just real neat. But as you were saying, you're saying something.
I don't know. I don't remember. New York rap is awesome. I fucking love music out of the East Coast so fucking much.
Yeah. Hey, LP is out of the. LP is a New York rapper / producer, dude. It's not. It's hey.
They were Atlanta.
LP, huh?
LP was Atlanta.
Nope. That's one thing that's cool about Run the Jewels is that they're from such different areas.
Okay, so
not only
Mikal.
their sound, but not only their sound is so different, but them being from two incredibly different regions of music. That's why Run the Jewels is so cool. No, he dude, not to get in the big spiel about LP, but like this is an honest to God true story. The entire underground music scene in the 90s for rap, anyhow, was in LP's apartment. People would eat, sleep, and rap and produce in his apartment. He was the hub, and that's why he founded the record label of Def Jux. And that's why that was such a big deal. You know, all that fell apart later on, whatever. But yeah, he was the hub of it all. It's his whole past is crazy. Anyway, Mike's Showbiz is, you know, we've been praising him and his production, but like the actual album here, it's I don't know how to quite describe it. It's I mean, like I'm seeing here like abstract hip hop, and I just feel like that's not doing it enough justice. I don't even know if is it all that abstract? Is that really the right word for it?
I guess it's like a Adult Swim coded, if that makes sense. Like
But
these
it's
a
a lot
of
more
these could be.
conscious than that. You know,
I feel like a lot of these could just be like the bumps on Adult Swim.
I know what you mean by that, but for sure, I do know what you mean. But it's also poignant. You know, he ain't just rapping about some bullshit on this.
No, actually,
It's-
very
it's-
conscious. You know,
Yeah, and I feel like it's sort
mindful.
of yeah, and I feel like I don't know how to highlight that really, but I feel like abstract hip hop isn't quite the way to describe it. And I don't know if it's quite jazz rap. I don't know what it is, man. It's sort of I don't know if it's necessarily in its own lane or nothing, but like it's the words fail me to describe it. It is such a specific style that both he brings and the production brings that I don't know. I don't really know how to put it in a box. You know, it's great. It's one of those albums that sort of wears that it's sample based on its sleeve. You know what I mean? It's not shy about it. It can be very noticeable chops. And while that can be a bad thing, whenever it's deliberate and like you're aware of that when you're doing the beats, it can work, and it works really well on all these songs. I love the production.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned, I personally just as like a personal preference, I love beats with vocals, whether it be like a vocal loop or a vocal chop or whatever. And there's a healthy amount of that on this album. And like I said before, I think that's when he was at his best. Was any beat on here where there was a vocal sample and he was on top of that. He
real,
wrote those beautifully.
real fuzzy too.
It is.
It's
lo-fi.
lo-fi.
It's kind of lo-fi in definition. Not quite
It's
like
got such a
the internet
stink
definition.
to it. I hate that.
Yeah,
term.
no, it yeah, lo-fi, the internet definition is bizarre, but this is like Webster's dictionary definition of lo-fi.
It's
low
low fidelity.
Yeah. It is this is a low fidelity album, and it works great. It feels man-made, you know. It's not overly professional. Not that that's a bad thing, you know, sounding professional, but like whenever you can get it to work in the other way, I think it works wonders. This is
And one would assume that was a
This is
very
24
deliberate
tracks.
choice, you know? Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. This is 24 tracks. It's
They're
kind of
just
crazy.
so short.
They are very short. It's honestly one of the things that kind of made
It's
like
it's like
a
bumps.
favorite
That's
and
why
least
I did the
favorite.
like old Adult Swim.
yeah. That's
You know,
fair.
there's bumps.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's yeah, I guess it's just a bunch of bite-sized, nice little tracks. One thing I will say this about Mike: this doesn't necessarily appeal to his music, I suppose, or I should say, have anything to do with it. But I'm a big advocate for accessibility in music, and Mike does this. He makes his music accessible. It's everywhere. It's a little annoying on SoundCloud because he uploads albums as one entire track. It's a 47 and 51 second track.
Yeah,
Fun
I
to
don't know
listen
why
to
he
it on
does
there.
that,
But like it's everywhere for free. He even like on YouTube, he has like the album as like a video, and it has an entire like personalized not music video,
Visualizer.
but like a visualizer that plays. And I don't know, this is someone you could never ever claim that doesn't care. He clearly cares a lot about this, and I love that. You feel it when you're listening. This music shit is ride or die. He loves this. He loves what he does, and I love it. I can't say this. I can't say he's my favorite dude doing it right now. You know, he's not. I don't know where you'd have him as Axe working right now, but he's probably not there for me.
Rappers.
That's just because it doesn't click for
right
me.
now. Like rappers, let's say that have released an album in the last 5 years.
Okay.
Top 10, no
All right.
competition. Top 5, probably.
Wow. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not on the same wavelength. But I'll say this: I get it. It is not like lost on me. If someone were to tell me Mike was their favorite rapper, I'd be like, all right, yeah, it's a good pick. Great pick. He's a great rapper. He's a phenomenal artist. I have so much respect for him. And one day maybe it'll be like, you know, because like, let's say Vince Staples. Vince Staples didn't click for me until last year. And now I'm like, oh, I really get Vince Staples. I get why people loved him. I get the fanaticism. And maybe that'll happen one day with Mike. But to be fair, he's already a step ahead because I like Mike. I did not like Vince Staples until last year. So if it ever clicks for Mike, I'll probably become like a super fan, you know? It's he does great work. I have so much respect for him. I think he's kind of similar. This is kind of a weird like artist to relate him to, but he kind of reminds me of IDK, where like I guess the political nature of his music isn't necessarily what clicks for you at first. It's not necessarily the impactful lyrics that'll immediately capture you when you listen to Mike. It'll capture you with the vibe, with the beat, with his sort of the presence he brings on a track. And then after you listen to it for a while, to me anywho, it clicks and you're like, oh shit, this is like that real, that's that real, you know? it doesn't I feel like it's lame to say this, but it's not preachy, I guess. I don't know, but it's definitely not hidden by any means. It's just, I don't know, I feel like when you listen to this, it's not the first thing that jumps out to you. Is how I think I already said this, but poignant all the work is on here. I don't know if I really have anything else to say. I like this album a lot.
Good.
It's a great pick.
Favorite,
if I were to go least favorite. It's a little bit of a tough one. Because honestly, it's mostly a tough one because due to how short the songs are, they all kind of they kind of.
If you don't like something, you gotta, you know, thug it out for what, fucking 30 seconds.
Well, yeah, no, for sure. Listen, I'll say this: I don't think there's really a bad song on here. There's some I wasn't as huge on, but like the issue with every song being short is like the songs I really liked were like gone, and it's like, oh wait, which one was that?
Yeah.
It was.
I don't know. I think it really forces you to pay attention.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. It might be. Honestly, this is one of those ones I could see it shifting around some. But honestly, it may be watered down. That sample, holy moly, dog. That is cray. And once again, I've said it a bunch of times already. I feel like he's at his best when he's rapping on a vocal sample. And this vocal sample and the way he rides it is perfection. I love it. This one has such like a vibe to it. This may sound weird. It's almost like a beat I'd hear Illisam on. And I know that's like wildly different artists. You know, one's a dirty Canadian and one is a clean New Yorkian.
Famously very far away from each other.
It depends on what part of Canada.
True.
Illisam's from, right? I don't know.
Illisam from Wichita, bro. Ain't nothing out there.
But I don't know. This is one of those beats.
Yeah, no, Waterdown's awesome. It's an awesome beat. I love that.
Yeah, I really connected to the beat on there. and then Killer Mike, or Killer Mike. Oh no!
You did it. You did the thing that the server did.
And then non-lethal Mike.
This is
was,
normal Mike. There's Killer Mike and normal Mike.
This is 9 to 5 Mike.
Yeah, this is big fucking Mike. Let me just say,
Killer Mike is also big.
The title does not, Mike. This Mike could be a fucking offensive lineman, dude. He's a
big guy. I remember I think you sent me the he performs at the tiny desk.
Yeah,
let me tell you, that desk is a little tinier when
he's
there.
like 6'6" and also a very stocky man on top of that. So he's huge, big Mike.
Quick question: do you recognize? There's a thing that plays the first second of "Then We Could Be Free." What's that from?
I don't know, but it's sampled everywhere.
Is it? Damn. There's one thing that's like it's like clicking for me, but it's not there. I don't recall. Yeah. And then it has like the it does like a lower.
You ready?
That's not what. I don't remember what it's from, but there's one that's like it's in my head. Oh, it's Tyler Crater.
Yeah,
it clicked.
I
don't know what song.
Yeah, it's off Cherry Bomb.
Okay, I love Cherry Bomb. Yeah. Anyhow, my favorite's probably Watered Down, but honestly, there's a lot of great picks on here. I mean, he does some great work on here. Now, if I had to go with least favorite, a little bit of a tougher one. I think maybe the Wait 2K20.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one where he's got like the? Yeah, did he lower his voice on that one? There's something about it. It doesn't click for me. Whatever vibe he's going for. Or something a little deeper than usual. It doesn't click for me. And listen, it's not. I don't think it's bad. And listen, it's a minute 16. It's almost an interlude. It's only an interlude because he didn't put it there. Yeah, exactly. That's what that is the highlight. I think is that if there's something that doesn't click, it's gone. Hey, it's gone. Don't worry about it. And it's also, I think, the downside because if you like a song, it's gone. But
true.
You win some, you lose some. There's no perfect way to make an album. It's yeah. I guess the Wait 2K20. It's a minute 20, or minute 16 or whatever. But it didn't hit for me. It's a minute 16 that I wish wasn't there. Crosses my arms. Take that, Mike. Anyway, what is your favorite and least favorite off of Mike's Showbiz?
I think for me, favorites probably go into track 3. Then we could be free. ... I love the beat on this. Like a couple samples interlaced betwixt one another.
The horn.
The horn is awesome. The vocal sample, the rapping. Like I said, always motherfucker. The dude sounds like he's got a smile. Dude, you walk down the street, you see this guy. He's like, that guy's fucking living, man. Smiley man. I don't know. It just makes me happy. I love this album. I love Mike.
Mm-hmm.
What else can you say? I mean, the song's fucking 88 seconds long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not long. It's not a long one. Good one, though. Now, least favorite. What's your least favorite, buddy boy?
I think track 7's gonna be my least favorite. What You Better Do
2 songs, right?
You're
throwing 2 songs? Is that one of that's one of the ones that's like 2 songs, right? You're throwing 2 songs in the pit?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the beat very much.
I couldn't pick that one. I really like the 454 verse. Brings a great energy to the end.
I mean the feature's great. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. The beat just wasn't there for me.
All right,
that's really
man. A lot of great picks on this album. You gotta pick something, right?
Yeah.
Mike's gonna be pissed when he hears about it, though. He told me he hit me up. He said he was excited. He was really hoping that he said I really hope Cofe says that none of them are his least favorite. And I was like, that's not how the show works, Mike. He said, "I really hope though. I'll cry if he says anything negative
No,
about me."
Mike, I'm sorry.
He's a soft but gentle giant.
I bet he is. You know what?
I really do bet he is. He seems like a sweetheart.
Yes, with that fucking
With that,
free Palestine, free Sudan, free Tigray. What else? What's his spiel? I can't remember all the frees that he does.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Free Congo, free all my people, man. I think those are his exact words.
Is he gonna free me?
Free Michael.
Yay! Thank you, Mike.
No, love Mike. Awesome fucking guy. Great album.
Mm-hmm.
Puts a fucking smile on my face, man.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. I like him. I hope that one day I get more into him because he's someone I would not mind getting into. I like him a lot.
He's still like a kind of not a freshman, but he only been around for a couple of years, man. I don't think he's peaked by any sense of the word. I'm excited to see what comes next.
Yeah. What's your favorite work of his? Is it Burning Desire still? 'Cause I remember one point
Yeah, probably Burning Desire.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking incredible.
Listen, I haven't listened to it in a long time, but honestly, that may be my least favorite out of the 5 albums.
Nah, you gotta listen to it again.
Listen to it again. All right. I guess I don't know ball. I'm sorry. Anywho, Dylan. Now we take a journey into the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
We take a journey into the past.
The Unk time.
Unk time. This was released 2017.
Dude.
Which, at first you're like, oh, that's not that long ago, but then it's like almost a decade.
Almost a decade, yeah.
And you're like, oh.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. Cool oil painting exhibit by Sin7ven. Let me start with this. I don't even know why I picked it last week, honestly. Or 2 weeks ago, I'm sorry. I forgot that
I believe it's because you gave me an option between this and something that was like an hour and a
Oh,
half.
yeah. I did. It was between two. But, it usually my old picks are because I was like, oh, I've been listening to this recently. I'd love to, bring this and talk about it. But I hadn't been listening to this. Now, don't get me wrong. I've listened to this. It's only 5 tracks. It's 15 minutes. But I've listened to this about 1,000 times. This was one of the first albums I found when I truly started to explore underground rap. And by that, I mean like underground rap,
Mm.
This was early on in there. And I don't think this was like the first thing I heard of his. It was the first album or EP, I think this was technically labeled, of his that I heard. But I'd heard like songs before that. But I listened to this, and I fell in love with it. I would listen to this constantly. Dude, I would listen to this on my Chromebook in...
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because, well, this is like a little fun fact. The only reason I even started using SoundCloud was because it wasn't blocked on the Chromebooks. They didn't know no better,
crazy. I used SoundCloud because they had like like shitty remixes of songs. Because they're DMCA
I had a couple of those.
Weird.
I had a couple of those. They're a lot harsher now, man. They take down some things I put up, and I'm like, really? I'm like, the Bad and Bougie remix got flagged.
I remember in like middle school, God, there was like one remix of God, what's that song? The LeBron hype song.
Forever?
Yeah, it was a remix of Forever. I just bumped the shit out of it. It had like retrospective. Actually, no, the beat was awesome. I don't give a fuck, man. It was like these beautiful horns and shit.
Listen, I'm huge on being like not being ashamed of what you liked as a kid. Because you liked it as a kid for a reason.
It would take me like 8 hours to find, probably now. But I remember that shit going hard.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Anyway. Sin7ven was one of the first artists I found, and I don't know how I found him because I don't know what you're seeing on your side, but he ain't big, man.
No.
So I don't know how I stumbled upon him.
Actually, a little anecdote before we get too deep into it. I originally, like, looking this dude up, I looked up Sin7, but it was Sin the number 7 and then S-I-N-S-E-V-E-N,
Uh-huh.
and that is a different guy.
There's another guy called Sin7ven.
I was like, oh, that's weird. He's not on Apple, or this album isn't on Apple Music. That's so weird. And I figured it out, but
That's funny. I didn't know.
it was
S7
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I see him. I found him. Dude, get out of here. You don't know who you are, bro. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
So we're getting a little off track here, but this S7 guy, he stopped tweeting in about 2022, came back for one tweet in 2023 to
What do you
talk
say?
about, I don't even know. I don't know what this is about. Legacy battles? And then he was gone for another year and came back on February 9th of 2022, and he said, "You are very sneaky, sir," at Joey Badass. So I don't know what this guy's going through.
All right.
But
For sure, man.
But Sin7,
6,
let
7.
me tell you something. And I dare you to fight me on this.
Okay.
Hands down, the greatest rapper ever
You
from
don't mean
Finland.
that.
From Finland.
Oh, from Finland?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could name another one.
Give me. Hey,
Didn't you make this joke last
tell
time?
me I'm wrong. I'm probably. It always makes me laugh. It always makes me laugh whenever I know an artist from like a funny, like, not a country you'd expect.
I'm the biggest
I used to-
rapper.
I used to-
Dude, we got to move to
I
like
used to-
Azerbaijan and start doing something.
Dude, it sucks. I used to have it like as a bit for Australian rappers, but now I know like 8 Australian rappers. And I'm like, well, that joke don't work anymore.
Dude, we have the largest music podcast from fucking Kuwait.
No, we'll probably get beat
Probably
out
not.
by someone there. That's probably some dude really killing it. God, we can get it. I'm sorry, Sin7. Listen, and okay, the reason I brought up any of that like I loved it when I was younger is because before I listened to it, I did want to be like, okay, let me go into this without, rose tinted glasses, right? I wanted to go in as objectively as possible, at least for first listen, because obviously I'm going to talk about how much I love it, because it's the point of the show. But I wanted to see if maybe there were holes in it that I hadn't noticed when I was younger. And honest to God, I think my feelings were reaffirmed by that experience.
It's
like I listened to it and I was like, wow.
I feel like it's kind of like a lot of the same points we brought up with Mike, where
Mhm.
it's so short that
It is short.
it's hard to, shit on too much.
Yeah. I like if I were to pick one of his works that I would put over this, I would say probably I don't know how it's pronounced. Aal. It's AAL. That album is a beautiful piece of work. But for the most part, honest to God, I think this is damn near a perfect album all the way through. I mean, it's an EP. It's a 5-song EP. But like, it stays such a consistent high for me. And I'll say this: my favorite artist of all time, hands down, is Aesop Rock. I don't know. I'm sure I mentioned that on our first episode or whatever, but just no one does it like him, like Aesop Rock. He is my idol. I don't think that pedestal will ever be touched by another artist. And I don't want. I am not saying, even remotely so, that Sin7 is some sort of clone of him or anything like that. But he's probably the closest I can think that gives me the same essence.
Maybe I would assume
He is definitely
anyway.
influenced. I would love to see them work together. I think that would make a phenomenal track. Yeah, I mean, it's Aesop Rock isn't exactly the most sociable type. He kind of works with just his buddies. A man can dream. But Sin7 has that essence where he's able to weave these words into such a beautiful tapestry
White rapper.
that gets your mind running. He's not white, he's Finnish. What are you talking about?
It's you're gonna start calling like the Irish people swarthy. Italians aren't white.
Yeah, dude, what are you talking about? This isn't a white guy. He's Finnish. Oh, that made me laugh. That's funny. That's funny.
I think Billy Woods got a bar about that.
Does he?
Yeah, I'm almost. I can't say the bar, but
Probably
I
not.
can think of it off the top of my head.
I could think it really hard. No, the way that Sin7ven can put images into my mind is almost unparalleled. I feel. I it's it's not just like, oh, he knows a bunch of big words or anything like that, right? It's not like, oh, well, this guy just read a couple books. That's not it.
He's not spiritual lyrical.
No. This is similar to Aesop Rock. I know for a fact. I don't know Sin7ven, like know him or nothing. We've spoken a couple times. I've I'm in his Discord or whatever, but he's not like he's super active or nothing. But he's clearly well educated. Similar to the way that Aesop Rock is, where Aesop Rock gets a lot of his work from reading science articles and shit like that, and just picking apart words that he likes out of his readings. And Sin7ven is clearly well educated in both psychology and sort of the. Now, it's not so much shown on this in particular, but he also knows a lot about the. What's the word? Not gothic. What's like a word for like dudes who would like actually know about Cthulhu? Like not just know him as like a pop culture icon, but like as a he's clearly, and that isn't shown on here too much because this is a much more grounded work of his. But he is someone he's well read. You can tell this dude's well read, and he uses that to his benefit by using his specific understanding and education towards this work.
I mean, if he's finished, bro, the college is free over there.
Yeah,
why not? Fucking
yeah. Why not know everything? Yeah, listen, if for some reason I needed to pick a rapper to become my psychologist, I'm probably hitting this dude up. He knows his stuff, man. And I think that it's just, I don't know. I don't know how that necessarily leads to me explaining how he's able to bring such beautiful imagery into my head, but he does. It's one of the most like what's the word for it? There's a word for like you use the words and they make a picture in your head.
What?
I'm losing my marbles, man. I'm losing my marbles here. But there's a word for it. Okay? There is, I promise you. Anyway, what was it saying? No Irish. Wait, what does it say? Oh, sorry. I'll cut this out. Why does it say no N-words? Is that just like a censor?
That's what he says.
He said? Okay.
I thought he actually said the word.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I was like, did they censor it on Genius? The white dude was writing the lyrics. He's like, I can't do it.
Can't type it. I'm thinking it.
Type it.
You can't think it. Get out of my head.
That's so funny. Anyway. Cool oil painting exhibit is both a story about a dude going through an art exhibit one day, and it's also a introspective psychological study. And that does wonders for my artistic arousal. Okay? I'm a big, I suppose, like corner or niche, I guess, area I like. And I don't mean niche and like no one does it. I mean niche and sort of it's a very specific
It's
point.
your niche.
Yeah. Is I love art about art. Some of my favorite movies are, Whiplash is about drumming. Babylon is about movies. I don't mean to just pick two Damien Chazelle films, but, just to get an idea. I love art about art. And this is one of those. But it uses that to also delve into the psyche of Sin7ven himself. Oh, come on, man. That's beautiful. And that's not even getting into, like, the production now. The production is
the production
ethereal.
Is great.
That's one thing that I think really said. Obviously, I've already said he's not a clone or anything, but the closest artist I can compare him to is Aesop Rock, and that is something they very differ on. Is the production. Aesop Rock is very much more stereotypical, I guess you could say, rap beats. He not to say that there's not like a specific kind of area he raps on, But these are so dreamy. These are so grandiose. Yet, I don't know. It's not picture book or nothing like that, but it's I don't know. Everything he does just is so artistically fulfilling for me due to the imagery it invokes. And I adore him. This is if there's if you were like, hey, you can make 10 artists be appreciated in their time, this is one of those artists I would pick. His work over the decade or however long he's been working is close to unparalleled to me. He has such a phenomenal, yet short, but a phenomenal discography, full of some of the most impactful music I've heard. I love him. I love the entire group he's in, the Boomslang clan. Which actually, it's funny. It's funny that I brought him because the album with Isaiah would have never been made if not for Sin7ven. This is like the butterfly flapping its wings before the tornado. That leads to a tornado in China.
This is your butterfly effect.
Because like if we're going back as far back as possible, I start looking into my own music. I begin my own musical journey. I find this. 8 years later or whatever, or no, closer to like 5, 6, 7 years later.
6, 7.
Shut up! I join the Boomslang Discord. The Boomslang sort of slows down because how long can you make underground music before you're like, man, I gotta chill out. I got a job
kids,
I gotta focus on. I'm old.
Job.
And it makes me sad, but I get it. I get people wanting to take a step back, especially if it hasn't been paying out. It's sad, but I get it. So he shifts and he opens his own Discord specifically for his own music. And through that, one day Isaiah sends a song of his. And then I liked it and we started talking. So Sin7ven is the reason this album that is coming out soon exists.
Dude,
like in a weird way.
The monkey paw is gonna curl.
Really?
And
is it a good thing or a bad thing in this situation? Because I can't think of anything bad that would happen.
I don't know. I was gonna make a joke, but I couldn't figure out the punchline.
It's funny enough. Isaiah, I kind of knew him like 8 years ago because I'd heard him on songs because he wasn't part of the group, but he was in the sphere of this music. Like they've known each other a long time. That's just so funny to me. It's just like he'd existed in my peripheral for so long, and now he's like my buddy. But I don't know, man. What do you think? I've just been rambling about this album for a while. What do you think?
It feels kind of like an exhibition you'd see at like a museum or something, which obviously is fitting.
Yeah.
Production is awesome. It is very like Aesop rock. I do agree with that. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I mean, there's very few artists I feel like that can weave words to such an extent. Because there's a point where you can definitely come off as sounding as though you're just stringing a bunch of words together with no meaning. And I hate when I see people accuse certain artists of that. Like I see people accuse Aesop Rock of that, and that is just ridiculous. And this is one of those artists that can do that so well. I love him. I love Sin7ven. One of my favorite underground artists ever. One of the people that really helped me develop my own, not my own like musical style, but like my own taste, I suppose, in music. Outside of what I just absorbed as a kid. Me actually going out and discovering. This was a very like pivotal pillar for that for me. And coming back, and I it's not like I hadn't listened to this in forever or nothing, but like going in for this show and going in with like trying to wipe my mind as clear as possible and just go in as someone who had just stumbled upon it to the best of my abilities, and being affirmed and being like, okay, this does rock. This isn't nostalgia talking. This isn't rose tinted glasses. This does go hard. This is a beautiful journey. This is close to perfection. It made me very happy. I adore this album. EP, whatever. It's I don't know. It's such a beautiful listen from the second you press play to the second it ends. I've already said it, but it's just the best way I can feel I can describe him is it invokes such beautiful imagery. You're in the scenes with him. Every single thing he describes, whether it's supposed to be physical within the concept of this album, or if it's supposed to be, just a line off the top of my head is like a bouquet made of thorns. Obviously he's not actually referring to a bouquet made of thorns. He's like holding or something in the song, but it invokes. He immediately gets that image in your head. And I love it. Anyway, Dylan, I'm just gonna keep running this because it's one of those ones where I just adore, and love this, and I always have. So it's gonna be one of those ones where I'm gonna keep running in circles. So I'll go ahead and let you speak, or you go ahead and give your favorite and least favorite. Up to you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not. I struggle to describe it adequately. I feel like it's not like high art or anything, but it is. You put the shit in a frame. If I don't know, mentally at least that's how I followed. I guess I could have definitely given it more. I gave it like 1.5 like really active, attentive listens, and I feel like regretful about it because I think it deserves more than that.
This is one of those ones. It's so dense.
Yeah,
it's
dense.
An easy
That's
listen. I feel it's an easy listen. Like I don't think it's like hard to listen to. Due to its density, but like he fits so much into such a little time. It is definitely one of those ones you can sit through for a long time and still be discovering new little bits and pieces. Yeah, that's great.
I agree.
What's crazy is like for a long time I thought, because this is lore for people who probably don't care, but the Boomslang clan is mostly comprised of rappers, and there's a couple people who also do production. And I'd say their most prominent producer is Disjointed, who I adore as a rapper. I think he's coming back with a rap album that makes me so happy because he released a beat tape last year. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed it wasn't a rap tape. Anywho, I love him as a producer. And for a long time, I thought he did the beats on here. But then I learned Sin7ven did the production on this. That blew me away. I was like, wow. I don't know. It was like another thing to love about it. Where it's just another part that makes it so personal to him specifically. Because this is a very, introspective album. All his stuff is. But like this in particular is very in your face about it. And knowing that there's like another layer of like this is his work, just, I don't know, maybe happy. And the production's awesome, so
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god, you can still buy it. I was wondering if because I was just looking. There's a link to. It says it's on SoundCloud. If you'd like merch of the cover art, check out the shirt on my Redbubble. And I was like, "There's no way this is still open."
Well, Redbubble's made to order, so there's no reason.
Yeah, but I thought. I guess I don't know. Do you want me to get you like a phone case?
It's okay.
I can get mine. You.
Actually, I love my phone case. I got this like really nice leather one like a couple months back, and I've been slowly patinaing it with my hand oils, and it's got a really nice color to it now, a nice gradient.
All right. Well, if you don't want that, do you want a clock?
If the arms were.
If the arms were doing the pointing, that'd be cool. But Redbubble isn't that adjustable.
No.
I will say this. I know. I feel mean kind of joking about it because the art was done by Melly the Scary. Right, I think. Right? No, I'm stupid. Sorry. I got completely mixed up. Melly the Scary is a great artist. This was drawn by Sin7ven. I forgot that he draws this stuff. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make a mistake. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, okay? All that to say, I really like the album art. And specifically on, I don't know if this is on other streaming services because I don't know how they work necessarily, but every track on here has a unique background for the character on the cover, and it's great. I love it. But no, the art's phenomenal. Melly the Scary is in connection to this because they sang and played the ukulele, which was sampled on Shaky. That's how the connection comes. That's why they were in my head. They called me handsome once, and I blushed.
Wow.
Cool artist. Anyway. Oh, all right, Dylan. Go ahead. Give me your favorite and least favorite.
Ain't my
just
favorite.
lay it on me.
It's my favorite.
That's my favorite.
It's hard with these shorter ones.
It is. I'm lucky that I've sat with this for 8 years, so I got it in my head. You know, I know what I'm doing.
I think my favorite's gonna be track 4, Shaky. I love the beat on this.
That's I mean, if I'm looking right here, they all have about 10,000 streams, but that one has 20,000.
Wow.
So that's clearly the fan favorite.
It's a lot harder to tell how many streams are on Apple Music.
Yeah. No, I get that. I'm just looking here, and it's crazy how much more this one has. This one, it is phenomenal. It is. I think it's cool that the samples are from a friend of his. I think that's really cool. It does have a very unique vibe to it. I get why that would be your favorite.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these, I guess for lack of a better word, like really wordy, dense albums struggle with replayability.
Mm-hmm.
But out here, it's a great song. The beat's awesome.
Yeah,
kind of boom bappy, but obviously not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Least favorite. Kind of
That's my least favorite.
For similar reasons. I think it's gonna be the last track on here.
Ooh,
because it is so dense, and like none of these songs are bad, but in terms of like things I'm coming back to, it probably won't be this one because it requires your full attention, and I mean that's just not always realistic. But
yeah,
we're picking at straws here.
I got bad news, Dylan. My favorite track is the final track, and Tomorrow.
Serves you right, fucking dweeb.
All right, here's the thing. It is, honest to God, one of my top 5 openings musically. I adore the... I mean, it's the most explosive of all the songs is the first little bit of this, right? The first beat on here. And it's one of my favorite verses just ever. Every time I'm completely just taken in. And he has such a specific energy that he brings to it. It's an explosive beginning, and he's tearing apart. I can't tell apart the demons from the nuns. I'm bleeding from my thumbs, shaking stunned like these paintings speak to me in tongues. It's immediate, beautiful, brutalist almost energy. Not brutalist, I suppose, but like I don't know how to word it. Like spiky architecture. It's very raining blood, and then it chills out for the rest of the song. You know what I mean? It's such a shift. It's such a shift, and it's such a great closer to me. It is dense. It is a very dense song. I do get why you'd be like, this ain't the one that this is going on your playlist necessarily. I disagree because that opener's cray, but I know what you mean. I adore this song. Love it. It breaks my heart to even consider a least favorite on this, because it's not like there's a bunch of tracks. You know what I mean? It's 5 tracks.
This show is about being positive and like talking about music we like. I don't know why we've been doing.
Why we have a least favorite? I think you suggested on the first episode. Now it's stuck. We're stuck with it. Like I think you did that. Whatever, dude. No one's mad at you except for everybody that ever listens to this, because they're gonna hear us pick a least favorite and be upset. But
It's it's a conversation starter, if nothing else, I guess.
Yeah.
It forces you to critique it a little bit, at least.
Yeah, it does show that we're not just here doing a circle jerk. But also, I think it kind of goes to show that we're still keeping an essence of positivity, because every time we get to least favorite, we're like, well, this is hard. I don't want to.
It forces you to think.
I like all the songs. Yeah. But if I had to pick a least favorite, it's probably going the opening track, Every Day Is Always Tomorrow. And again, dude, I mean, I don't know. It's like this. Every song on here for me is like a 10 out of 10. But it's like one of the only songs that doesn't have a beat shift. You know? And I think that's really all it comes down to, is because it only has one cool beat instead of 2 or 3 cool beats. Like, that's it, really. That's the only reason I could possibly give something a least favorite, is because it isn't as cool. It's cool, but like it's got like 3 pairs of sunshades on, and everybody else has got like 5 on, you know? And it's like, well, what are you gonna do? You're missing 2 pairs of sunshades. But man, I mean, this is a truly special album to me. This is a truly special EP. I love it. I've been, you know, it's been. I mean, it's realistically one of my favorite, like, albums ever. Not like top 3, but probably top 10, top 15. I love this. I love this album. It clicks with me on such a personal level, both due to when I discovered it and just the genuine quality of it. It's so tight and concise. It's beautiful. I love this album. I will listen to it to my dying days, you know. And with that, Dylan, I think that brings us to our final track.
Mm-hmm.
Or album. Which is your old pick.
Yeah, Onk pick. Ancient pick.
I was going to say, if I recall, not a very old one this time around.
3 years. It's a long time.
It's, you know, I don't even think. Were you even walking or talking when you were 3?
Yeah, probably.
Were you at
You start doing that at like 1.5.
Dude, I wasn't out till I was like 7.
I wasn't talking about diapers. I was talking about the talking and walking. But
I wasn't doing that till like 10.
Oh yeah, I have half a brain. The doctors had to massage my brain with electrodes.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Dylan, what's this one? You didn't even say it yet.
Well, this is my my favorite post-punk prog rock, breakneck jazz, cabernet, brutal prog. What I miss?
Of course. All right. Well, this obviously immediately clicks for me what it is.
Yeah, those words have meaning.
But for the listener at home who may be getting it confused with the other, you know, vaudeville albums they check on frequently,
right? Such as
and Zool. Zool. I never heard that word before.
Bro, what?
Zool. Zeuhl.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever. Experimental rock album from Front Running by the late great, he died, Gordy Grieg. He died?
Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't know he was sick.
Of what do you do? The New Sound fame.
He did do the New Sound.
He put out one of my favorite albums of last. My favorite. It was my favorite actually. That's my favorite.
That's my favorite.
My favorite album of last year, and I had been aware of Black Midi before the New Sound, and I had given both their records a listen, and like I liked them, but I didn't know ball, you know. And the New Sound kind of forced me to go back and, you know, give it a proper attentive go, and I now know ball. I love this fucking album so much. I want to know what you think.
Okay, so you're putting me on the spot, huh?
Yeah, because this is a ride for sure.
This was cool. I liked it. I
What you just...
Yeah, sorry. I was doing some research and I found Black Midi New Road, which I guess they did for fundraising. Cool, I guess. I don't know.
Nice.
Great. It feels like a strange mix. That's just me.
Yeah,
Anywho,
it's just a concert.
Yeah. Anywho, Black Midi's Hellfire. I have been hyped up on this. Not even just by you, but it's a well-regarded album.
It's a music nerd's favorite.
Yeah, I mean, let me see. User score ranked number 4 of 2022. You know, I mean, that's a...
And 2022 was stacked.
That was a good year. So, you know, 4th, that's cray, you know.
Top 5?
I've heard this great word all around.
Oh my
so
god,
this is one of those... This is one of those ones where you go in, expectations high, and I'll say this. They were met, but I don't think I'd say that they were blown away. Like, it was as good as I'd expected, which is obviously great, because, like I just said, I've literally heard everyone riding it for however long, you know? I've heard nothing but, like, hey, this is a phenomenal album. I've been told by many people to listen, not even just you. I've heard of a lot of people tell me to listen to it. And I checked it out, and yeah, it's good. Great album. I enjoyed myself. I think I like it with each listen a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah. Yeah, chew on it.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't like... I mean, the first listen, I liked it. Like, don't get me wrong. Me not jumping up and down with joy should not be seen as a negative connotation towards it, because it was great. It's just a factually great record. It's kind of in tune for what I enjoy, which is, you know, sort of that manic, all over the place. I hate to use this word, but like avant-garde, I suppose, kind of style. I enjoy grandiose, active music, and this is well within that category, right? It doesn't sound small in the slightest. It's very in your face. It's very chaotic at times. Gordy Greep is talking about some bullshit most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I like all that.
Dare I say, very, it's like almost Primus influenced.
I know what you mean.
Schizo.
I know what you mean. But, yeah, I don't know. I really like it. Let me tell you something. I would fight people that I see dissing on it. Right? I don't know if I'm necessarily putting it on my... Well, here's the thing. I'll say this. I don't think if I'd necessarily put it on my personal 2022 top 10. Just my own personal list.
Not even the top 10.
To be fair, I'd have to look at the year a little more closely, you know. But off the top of my head, I mean, that's the year the Forever Story came out. Cheat Codes, Melt My Eyes, Killer Mike's. I'd probably put this over the Killer Mike album.
Black Country Roads too, I believe.
I'd put this over... Ants Over There. But this is my opinion. I think whether you prefer Ants from Up There or Arcade Fire's Parade comes to whichever you've heard first. I heard Parade first, so I prefer that. But like, I feel like anyone who would hear Ants from Up There first would prefer that. That's my own 2 cents on that debacle. I think I put it over Ants from Up There on my own list. But all I'm saying is I don't know if I'd necessarily put it in my top 10 for that year, because that is a great year for music. I think it's probably that's the year that's in competition with this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as like recent years go, this year's been insane in this competition. As far as like, I don't know, in the 2020s goes, is 2022. 2022 was another year where it was cray. So, I don't know if this would be in my top 10, but I'll say this. I'd fight motherfuckers who are, like, saying it's overrated or something. Because, like, I don't know, I go to rate your music. Let me look. I think I saw someone who was like, okay, so yelling is what classifies as good music nowadays? I'm like, come on. Is that really where we're at as far as, like...
You go to their profile. Go to their profile.
See all discussion goes. Let me
Go to their
find
profile.
it.
What's their favorite album of all time? Hold on.
I can't find it.
We're pausing.
Good prog rock for what it is. Blah blah blah. It started out intriguing. I thought it was almost It started out as so intriguing. I almost thought it was the perfect album, but it quickly came off as homogeneous. This album is a masturbatory excess of artistic chaos. Yeah, homogeneous. Sorry. You yell and make weird sounds, and that counts as good music today. It's all
right. What's their favorite album of all time, bro?
Let me look. Is that how the website?
Beat his ass. Works? Can you go to their profile? You should be.
I can go to his profile, but I don't know how to tell like what his favorite is. He's an 18-year-old male. Yeah, I'll send it to you. He's not. He's currently listening to nothing. He's rated 34 albums ever. Yeah, I simply don't know how to tell what his favorite is.
The Cure, Godspeed Black Emperor, King Crimson, Kendrick. All right, here. So The Cure's Disintegration. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 8 5 out of 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Kid A, Radiohead. Magdalena Bay. Imaginal Disc. To Pimp a Butterfly. In the Court of the Crimson King. Black Emperor, Lift Your Skinny Fists, The Cure, Disintegration. He's a basic ass bitch. Is what I'm saying.
Hey, no, first of all, don't be hateful on those albums he likes, because those are all great that I've.
Holy shit! The lowest rating he's ever given is a 2 out of 5, and it's Black Country New Roads Ants Up There.
He was having a bad year, 2022, huh?
My Bloody Valentine's Loveless is a 2.5. This guy is one of the stupidest motherfuckers ever.
Dude, we gotta keep this guy out of the studio. He's gonna get killed.
Dude, imagine your least favorite album of all time being Ants Up There.
That's a bit cray. Like I'm obviously not like its biggest defender or nothing, but holy moly, man. To imply it's even bad is ridiculous.
Anyway, let's kill this guy. This is an incitement of violence. I think we should find out who this person is and take his life.
Oh my god! At least his username hasn't been read out, because there's no way to track who we're talking about.
Yeah,
that we didn't mention 4EFEFFC.
Is that really his name?
Yeah,
it is. All right. You gotta see his full. You gotta log in.
August 25th.
The 18-year-old male.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. This album is awesome. It is. So I don't even like intricate. I don't know. Technical. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a very technical record, very mathy, and I think that's always fun. Weird time signatures and stuff. I love the instrumentation on this. The horns, in particular, are always
those were a highlight. When those would come out to play, that was always a highlight.
Dude, Sugar/Zoo. I believe it's Zoo, as in Sun Tzu, which is spelled, I think, the same.
TZU, yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
So that's one that had like breakbeat on it, right? At the end?
What?
Did it have like breakbeat at the end?
No.
Maybe that dude's playing it, but okay, hold on. Go to 3:37. I'm not saying he ain't playing it, but it sounds like breakcore.
That is not the Amen break, if that's what you're saying.
Okay, buddy. Amen break isn't the only breakcore break, buddy. Show me you don't know nothing without telling me you don't know nothing. SMH, dog. There is a lot of.
He could be interpolating something, or he could just be hitting the fucking. He'd be doing rim shots on the snare.
If he hitting that shit that hard, dude, he better be pure muscle, man.
Have you seen what drummers' forearms look like, man?
Listen, that's one thing that always makes me laugh when I see like a drummer is they're ripped if they're actually putting in that.
It's
work.
like whenever you see a band, you know the drummer's the drummer because they're ripped, and then you know the bassist is the bassist because they're usually kind of fucked up looking.
Because they're the guy you don't want to talk to afterwards.
Dude, like what's it called? Honey Barna comes to mind. That like, see those four. Look at just pull it up, and you'll
looking up
know
hunting barn
who
now.
the bassist is.
That's so mean, but yeah,
Uh,
you're right. Oh my god. Okay, they're all a little funky.
yeah.
I
Hey,
didn't
that's
expect
why
to be
they're so
dissing Hunting
angry.
Barna, but they're all a little funky looking. Where are they from again? Maybe everyone looks like that.
Somewhere Nordic.
Yeah, whatever. Anywho, I don't know if we barely talked about Black Midi.
Yeah, we got
Hellfire's music.
distracted.
It's listen.
This is fucking awesome. This is
If
an epic.
if I were to pull a couple words out, I'd pull manic.
Uh-huh.
It's
Chaotic.
it's humorous, but I think that's just sort of Gordy Group's style, right? This sort of funny antidote.
Silly.
Usually, yeah, he's been silly on it. It's as far from minimalist as possible. It's aggressive. It's technical in the sense that like it's all very like, I guess it's math, right? It's all very deliberate. It kind of is in comparison with Ants Up There, right? Because it's obviously a very mathy rock album, but it's obviously has a whole different essence to it. It's math in a much less violent sense. But this has sort of a unique flair to it because it's technical in that sense, but it's not chill.
No.
It is loud in
the
your
opposite.
face. Yeah. It is. I hate to agree with like some bullshit being put as one of the genres, but vaudeville kind of fits.
What does that even mean, man?
Like a vaudeville show?
Explain.
Look up vaudeville and it should fill in it's like old school like comedy shows, like what medieval dudes would go watch as like a comedy show. Maybe not medieval, but old school. Very showman-y, very. They probably this vaudeville shows were probably the dudes who had like a freak in a cage. You know what I mean? And they brought him out.
That's
like, look at this freak.
Gordy Greep is absolutely a freak in a cage.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like the vaudeville descriptor is kind of on point. It's not a musical genre in my eyes necessarily, but I'm like, okay, I get it. I do have to ask this: what is the windmill scene? It says it's in the windmill scene.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Eclectic scene built around the Windmill Pub in Brixton that emerged in 2010.
Apparently, that's just
associated with erratic post-punk inspired instrumentations and spoken vocals. You know what the top 2 albums are from that windmill scene? And it's from Up There and Hellfire. All right. All right. I guess they hold hands, huh? They're just. You can't talk about one without talking about the other. The third album is The New Sound by Gordy Greep, by the way. And then that new Maruja, Pain to Power that I need to listen to. It's supposed to be a great record this year. Maybe the windmill scene is where it's at, dude.
Yeah,
tell everyone you know to tap into the windmill scene.
That's where I'm trying to be, apparently. Fucking love.
Maybe that
what they got going on there.
You have to sit with me for a second because this is a terrible bit. But the 4EF guy that we hate, who like reviewed this poorly, maybe he's Don Quixote. You get it?
Shut up.
Because Don Quixote hated the windmill.
Shut up.
Hacked it. Remember?
Shut up.
There's a way you could make that a really good bit, but I saw like the puzzle pieces together and I just sort of put them together.
You saw the jigsaw and you started fucking.
Yeah, I just sort of threw them together. Like I saw all the bits of the joke. They all like floated around me. I just didn't have the effort in me to put it all together as well as it could be done. But yeah, this is a funny. It's like, I don't want to say it's dark humor. It's satirical. It is built on satire, which I guess, obviously Gordy Greep's The New Sound was incredibly satirical.
Yeah.
I mean, the character he played, I mean, it's just like as cartoonishly, yeah, you get the idea. And this has that. It's a little less so than The New Sound. The New Sound was almost too much, you could argue. This has a nice layer to it, but it also still has the sort of epicness to it of these large stages being set for him, right? It's actually, I have one question. Is there another vocalist on this, or does he just have like another voice? Okay, I was thinking, I was like, that's got to be another guy.
Yeah, it sounds like a Elliott Smith
so.
almost. I don't know. I'd have to look at the credits, but
yeah, I don't know. I was sometimes like another dude would start singing, I'd be like, there's no way that's Greep.
Who's this
like,
twink? Where's my like freak?
Tool.
Where my freak at?
Tool, the lead singer Tool, Keenan. Right, James Maynard Keenan. He has a crazy vocal range where like you'll hear him sing on one song and then another, and it sounds like two different dudes. I was like, that ain't Greep on this. I'm like, this ain't Tool. This is a different dude in its entirety. It's this shit ain't Greep. Where'd Greep go?
Where's my Greep at?
I didn't mind the other guy.
Oh yeah,
I feel like,
no problem.
Obviously Greep is like, I would assume the front man for this band.
He's hard not to be, bro. Have you seen that motherfucker, man? Have you heard that motherfucker?
He's a character. It's like that bit. There's like that famous video where it's like AC/DC trying to figure out who their lead singer would be, and it's like, man, I don't know who should the lead singer be, guys. We have to, decide. I'll play the guitar. Who's gonna be the singer?
I don't know.
Guys, who are we thinking?
It's like that.
Yeah, you got Gordy in the corner. Fucking, he's like looks maxing, bro. Fucking, I do not know, guys.
He looks like a monkey, man.
He's so awesome.
It's so funny looking. I love him.
Oh my god.
All the love in the world for him. But it is funny. Yeah, this is
I'm waiting for him to put out a new sound.
This is another new sound? He already did one.
A newer sound.
An even newer sound. Wow. A brand new sound, even.
Dude, that'd be a killer album name.
What if he just what if he just made the same thing and called it The Same Sound? I think we made these exact jokes in the award video.
It's too easy.
I think it's low hanging fruit. But you know what, dude? Maybe it's the tastiest.
True. It's the sweetest.
Oh. This is off topic. I've been out of a drink for how long have we been recording?
Oh, I've
been out of a drink
man.
I've been out of a drink for about 2 hours and 5 minutes. And my throat is dry, dude.
Yeah, my throat always hurts at the end of this.
Usually I have something to drink, but I got nothing. Anyway, I generally don't. This is so much of an experience of an album that it's kind of hard to describe. It is very much in the feeling of when you're listening to it.
It's an epic.
It's explosive. Yeah, it is an epic. It's explosive. It is funny. It's rich. I was gonna say deep. The words deeply emotional popped into mind, but that's not quite right because I wouldn't say I listen to this and I'm like gonna cry,
No.
But it's rich. It's very. This is a bizarre thing to compare it to, I suppose, but like, Wolf of Wall Street isn't emotional, but it is powerful, right? Like, you're not crying because that piece of shit Jordan Belfort gets in trouble, but like, it catches you in a particular way, and I feel like the same essence, not quite the same way, but sort of the vibe, the general vibe of Wolf of Wall Street comes out to me in this album, where it just grabs you, It just grabs you, and you're there for the journey it provides. And it's a good time. It's loud. It's all over the place. It's cartoonish at times, even. And I love it. It's great. It's great work. I get why it's revered. You know what I mean? This is one of the ones I'm like, yeah, I got it. I get why people love this. I get why people are sad because Black Midi don't exist no more, right? They all split up. I get it all. I don't know. I think that's all I can really say.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's fair.
All right. Well, if I'm gonna give my favorite and least favorite, this is gonna be interesting because I don't know what the consensus is on this. So I don't know if I'll be picking anything ballsy or if I'm gonna be following the social norms here. But my favorite, kind of by far, was Welcome to Hell.
Oh.
Which I'll say this immediately: the title. If I were to have to pick a song to listen to based on title, that's what I'm clicking. But outside of that, it it got my gears going. And I will say that's probably the closest, as far as you brought up, like the Primus influence. It's probably the closest one to it.
Oh yeah.
There's like a good bit in like the center where it's like literally, if you had told me, like if you played like the riff and told me it was from Primus, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I believe it.
They'd be slapping the bass on this one.
Yes.
And
the character he plays on it and sort of the story he tells
Gordy Greep
is
very
Greep in
Les
his bag.
Claypool.
The horns are they're cinematic on this one. The guitar loop is a bit incessant and insane. It's I don't know how to I feel like I can't do Welcome to Hell justice. It is by and large my favorite off of Fear. I don't know if it's the equivalent of Holy Holy for this album to me. I don't know if it's quite as good as Holy Holy. Holy Holy is like a perfect song. But this is like the one where I'm like, holy shit, this is the one I'm going to be coming back to pretty frequently. The other tracks are great, don't get me wrong, but like I just feel like they don't even compare to Welcome to Hell. Welcome to Hell is the highlight by far for me. And maybe it's just because it's perfectly made for me in my taste and what I like. And it's all over the place and blah 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 blah. But yeah, that's the one that got me. I'll say this as well. 27 Questions was also great. I really like that one. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could say that about every song, right? They're all great. But Welcome to Hell blew my socks off. Great song. Least favorite, man. Oh, you're messing with me, you know?
I'm digging in you.
I'm not going to pick Halftime, even though it doesn't say interlude or anything, because I'm going to say it's an interlude. It's 26 seconds, and it's like mostly radio static and then a dude talking. I'm not going to cheap out. But if I were to have to pick a least favorite, man, maybe, dude. I don't know. I'm like clicking through them right now to see if I can find something. Like that one's a banger. That one's a banger. Oh, dude. I guess the opener, honestly. The title track, Hellfire. I don't know. It's only like a minute and a half or whatever, but like it's great. It's great. But it's not as great. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
It's not as great. It doesn't it's one of those ones where like, yeah, this is a great song. But like those other songs are what made it, you know, one of the albums of that year. Like Hellfire's great. But like the other ones are what really were like, okay, this is why this album is, you know, on a pedestal, on a must-listen list. You know what I mean? So I think I'll just give it to the opener. The opener doesn't. It sets the stage perfectly for the rest of the album. But as a standalone track, I don't find it nearly as interesting as basically any other song.
Yeah.
And then for you, buddy boy.
I think my favorite here. I'm doing the basic bitch pick here with
That's my
track
favorite.
2,
Mhm.
Sugar/Zoo.
Is that like the commonly the fan favorite?
I
Great
think
track.
so.
I get it. I don't blame the masses for that at all.
Because holy fucking shit, this is awesome. You got like the like wrestling announcer intro and like very like ballroom, like, you know, someone's playing the saxophone 2 doors down.
Yeah.
And it just builds and builds. Gordy Greep's voice is just fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know
has
how
a
to
voice
describe
built
it.
for this.
It's weird. It's cool. I love my boy Gordy so much. And the horns and the percussion, man. It's so fast. It's breakneck speed. I don't know how you play something like that for 3 minutes, especially with like the sax, or it's like crazy.
Yeah.
But
Great pick.
Sugar Zoo.
You prefer Sugar or
Killer
Zoo?
fucking record. Probably Zoo. I like the latter half a bit more, I think.
Okay.
It's just insane.
And
There's a breakdown at the end. I completely forgot about the breakdown. Oh, killer. I love this shit so much. Least favorite's
then a
gonna be
least
hard.
favorite.
It's gonna be a lot harder.
Makes sense.
There's probably gonna be something on the back end. I'm just trying to think of which one's coming home to die. Actually, you know what? I might have to agree with you, honestly,
With the opener?
with Hellfire. It's kind of a cop-out, because, I
Is
don't
it?
know. Actually,
The
no.
cop-out to me is obviously that like 20-second interlude, basically.
You can't do that. It's cheating.
I agree. That's why
That's why I didn't pick it.
Nope.
I can't do the intro. I think it sets the vibe perfectly.
It does. It does it great. Yeah. No, listen. Amazing opener.
It's like you go to the dentist and they fucking like strap you down, and they're like,
"You're in for a ride, buddy."
I think. I mean, track 9, the defense. Maybe I'm losing my voice.
Yeah, I am too.
Track 9, the defense. I don't know. It's like a ballad. It's obvious.
Yeah.
It feels ironic.
That's one of the songs with the other singer, correct?
No, it's Gordy.
No, I mixed up. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe Men Eat or
But
whatever.
I don't know. It just it feels ironic in the sense that it's like a shit post of a song.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know. There's not much there for me, but
yeah,
still good. I love this album.
Yeah, great. Hey, listen. I get the hype. I listen to it. I'm like, hey, I get the hype, y'all. I'm here for it. All right, with that, Dylan, I think
Let's
I
get
think
it
we're
over
here.
with, bro. Please, I'm losing my voice.
I am too. We're at the end here, Dylan. We're at the end here. That brings us to everyone's favorite part of the episode, which is the part that no one hears unless they listen to the end, which
fell asleep.
Low percentage.
Wake up.
But wake up! You gotta know what to listen to next week. Next week, we will be talking about these 4 records, 2 new, 2 old, due to the nature of the show.
Yes.
For my new pick, I'm torn between 2 albums because I've been coming back to these 2 amazing rock records. Do you want alt rock or metal rock?
Alt rock.
Alt rock? All right. Then I'm giving you model/actress is Pirouette. I'll tell you this, Dylan. We getting gay as fuck next week.
No,
right?
I don't like that.
Whoa! What?
I hate that.
No. Yeah, I'm like this whole album's about this dude like coming out. It's great, great work. I love this album. Phenomenal stuff. I think this is going to be one of those ones that you're going to see like music nerds putting on like their top lists. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely one of those. This is an art nerd, or sorry, a music nerd kind of work. This is that shit. This is that shit that like Anthony Montano tried to put you on. You know. And don't get me wrong, that's not me bashing it. I loved this album. There's a reason I'm bringing it, but it is of that vibe. And then your new pick.
Yeah.
Dilly.
Allow me to do something crazy here.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is a first for us.
You're popping a cherry?
Gonna suggest something I haven't listened to yet.
Okay, that's ballsy.
Because I know I'm gonna like it.
Okay, never before.
Never
would I
before
pull some
seen.
nonsense like this.
Nah, man, because I've been meaning to listen to it. I know I'm gonna love it.
Okay, that's scary, dude. Because this is a show about positivity.
Dude, I'm looking at that roulette wheel spinning. It's going on green. Everything on green right now.
Okay, you're betting big on this.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, listen, buddy. I'm gonna be real. You ain't never gonna catch me pulling this shit. But let's hear it.
I'm feeling crazy, dude.
Feeling lucky.
It's that Maruja John, bro. Pain to Power.
Oh, that's the one I mentioned.
We alluded to it a little bit.
In the wheelhouse or whatever.
The windmill scene. Yeah.
Windmills. We just love this windmill scene.
I'm gonna love this. There's no way around it.
And butts. Yeah.
And
all right.
I'm willing to put my money where my fucking mouth is.
All right. Hey, no hate. No hate. I have been. It's one I've been meaning to listen to, so I'm definitely not gonna complain. For my old pick, man, I'm torn. As much as I know I need to be listening to like newer music, I haven't kind of been on like a old classics, like personal classics binge as of late.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of ones on the mind right now.
I've been ashamed to
If I were to
admit,
pick
yeah.
one, I may hit you with. You know what, dude? We may keep it, depending on what your old pick is, we may keep it rapless. Because you know what I'm hitting you with? This may be a little, I'm sure you've heard this little John before. Franz Ferdinand's Franz Ferdinand?
Oh yeah, I got that on
Listen.
CD.
Hey, great one to have. It's a great record. Phenomenal. Obviously, we'll talk about it, but it's one I come back. It's a rock album I come back to very, very frequently. Especially the hits. You know, I'm constantly putting those on. One of those hits has actually been in the cultural zeitgeist recently, right? Because it was the opener for the Cyberpunk show.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember getting a big smile on my face when I heard that opener. I was like, I know that song.
So if you want, or wait,
The remix they did.
Lonely.
No, that
was
was
that one?
This fire is out of control. I'm gonna
That's on
burn
the
this
album,
city.
That's what I meant. Is it? Am I tripping?
You were doing a different song, I think.
You know I'm here waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm just a crosshair.
Yeah, but that's on the album. That's what I'm saying.
That is on the album.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about it was on that song. That is on the album. Yeah, that's not to spoil anything. That's probably gonna be the favorite pick. It's one of the
That's
best rock
hard
songs
not
ever
to
conceived.
fucking. Yeah, come on. Who knows? I haven't listened to this in full in a while.
Yeah. No, listen. I'll definitely have to put some thought into it because there's a lot of bangers on here. Yeah, Franz Ferdinand.
Fran
Look for your old
Ferdinand.
pick to close us out.
My unk
What do
pick.
you
I gotta
What are you
think.
thinking?
I don't know, Michael. What should I do?
I don't know, man. It's you.
Michael, what should I do?
I don't know. I don't know. It's supposed to be your pick. Dude, this is when people figure out that I've been pulling the strings the entire time.
I'm just
pick
reading the
every
script.
album. I pick every album, even ones I don't like, just to play it off, play it safe, so people don't know.
Dude, this might be the no rap week.
Like, have we had an episode like that yet?
I don't think so.
We'll be able to finally tap into our racist fan base.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something very near and dear to my heart. A
Mhm.
classic. A Little John, not Little John.
Okay.
Feed Me Jack. Anatolia is the record I'm going with. It is a
Okay. I don't think I've heard this one.
yeah, probably not.
Wow. Okay. Fucking asshole.
It is like a mathy jazz pop rock kind of John. I don't know. Alternative is the genre they have been given.
Okay.
I don't know. This is one that I hold very near and dear to me. Been listening to them for the better part of a decade at this point.
We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it.
Fucking goated record. I'm looking forward to listening to it again. It's also like 20 minutes long.
Yeah. You're a fan. You're a fan of the shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with that, Dylan, I think we're concluded.
Jesus.
You know? A lot of changes coming up.
Changes?
I don't know. Not really. I guess more so in my own personal life, I suppose.
Yeah.
And also maybe if I can figure out something to do for short form content, that could start. But I'm still not sure. I'm still not certain of what I want to do. That would be engaging to me. That's
Well,
besides the point, Dylan.
We'll figure it out.
We're here.
Well, looks like we got some homework to do.
We sure freaking do, buddy.
Dude, every time we were about to wrap it up, I think I wasn't recording.
What?
Every time we're like wrapping it up, I open.
Oh,
OBS
you like
again,
get nervous?
and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, dude, I've done that. Oh my god, or I get worried that my mic was off the entire time.
Dude, imagine
Oh,
the double-sided LP show. We'd still have to upload it. It's just like Michael talks to a wall.
that'd be kind of funny.
That would be funny.
Like, dude, I'd record like an extra intro, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry,
Guys.
we messed up, and we do not have time to fix it.
All right, well,
yeah, that's all.
you didn't say your catchphrase.
I did say my catchphrase. You made me say it at the beginning. I didn't want to, and you made
You
me.
didn't say it. I didn't hear you.
You made me. I'm not saying it again. I
didn't
know what
hear
I
you.
did. You forced me. You held me down and forced me. Okay.
All right,
Say
good night,
the
y'all.
outro thing. Yeah. Oh.